Hey everybody, what's up? Sammy here and welcome to the Theneonshift. Now for those of you who are new, this channel is all about celebrating, encouraging, and exploring the moment in your life where you identify your passions and then once doing so, going after them. So today I want to talk about my nursing school experience, why I specifically changed majors, and why I realized this wasn't something I loved. So something I was really big on is doing something that I love from the jump. I don't want to do something just to support the lifestyle I want, which is entirely fine. You have to be honest with yourself and recognize, do you want to do something that you love, or you just want to do something that supports doing what you love? Nevertheless, I chose nursing, got through 2 years of prereqs in my 4-year college. Everything went well, had a 3.5 GPA. Now came the time to apply for nursing school. Got denied because I failed the entrance exam called the HESI by the critical thinking section by a question, and my program did yearly admissions. So what I did was I waited the year. And I waited the year because the idea of nursing was not a maybe for me. It was a matter of when. My mindset was, I'm already a nurse. I just can't practice because 1, I probably kill someone, and 2, I need permission to lawfully practice as a nurse. Like, that was my mindset. I need to go to school to get credentials for what I already am. I was willing to be 60 years old looking for a nursing program. I didn't care when, what time, I knew it was gonna happen. I was that determined. I had a tunnel vision, which tunnel vision is very good, and it has its negatives because you can't block being honest with yourself. You have to be honest with yourself through the entire process. Because what happened with me was I thought I loved something until I got into the program. This video might have 2 parts to it because one side involves me finding my passion through failure of being rejected by the nursing program, and the other side involves resilience and me also continuing with nursing just to find out the honest truth of whether I love nursing or not. Now I'll talk about that gap year in another video and how important failure was in my life. I reapplied, took the test, passed it, and I got admitted. Now, I was insanely happy. So here came the first semester of nursing. I'm in my 4th year of college. If everything went on track, I was supposed to be junior year beginning of the nursing program, but I waited the year, so I'm a senior. First semester, classes started. Difficult, it's always been difficult. Prereqs have been difficult, but now it's a new tier of difficulty. Got really overwhelming from the jump. This wasn't a reason for me to quit though. It was hard, school's always been hard though, so adapting to that was, yes, it was something new, but it was something I was more used to compared to when clinicals began, which is, for those of you who don't know what clinicals are, it's just basically a hospital internship for nurses where student nurses shadow the registered nurses and workers, professional nurses, and we gain insight and experience in the hospital setting, in clinics, etc. I intended to be a registered nurse and then move on to a nurse anesthetist. Now, I saw both of these positions, these professionals working. And in my clinical experience, I never had a bad day. There was no external reasons for me to say, oh, you know what, this isn't for me, this is a sign. The only sign to me was that mentally I could not picture myself happy doing this. I couldn't. I knew for sure, like, picture doing something that you really dislike, except you don't have resentment towards it. You just feel like this isn't right. That's what was happening with me and nursing. I could do nursing. I loved the aspect of positively impacting others. I loved it. I was really hands-on in my clinical setting. I felt I got a good grasp of the field of nursing. Of course, it's just 1 semester though. 1 semester cannot speak for the potential years of a career. But what did speak to me was I felt like this was not it for me entirely, guaranteed. I could have been in the perfect hospital setting. Everything could have went great. I could have had the job on the table for me. If I was to receive the degree tomorrow and the job, I wouldn't want it. I would reject it. And it's because I know that the dead end in that is me being unhappy. And I'm not willing to trade my mental health away for the sacrifice of material things like money or job status, the reputation of nursing at all. And no, I think a super important thing is being honest with yourself, not only before you choose to engage in something, but all throughout the process of earning that degree or reaching that end result. Be honest with yourself. If you're considering nursing, I would say if you really feel passionate about it, you will never really know if it was for you or not until you tried it, because there's listening to other people's stories like mine, and then there's actually your experience. And your experience is similar. We share similar experiences, but you never know what your story will be. And that's why if I could go back in time, I'd do this all over again, because I needed that failure. I needed to wait a year to realize what I love, which again will be in another video. And I needed the year to understand and test myself and self-reflect and think, is this really worth it for me? And so that was, in a nutshell, the only reason and the main reason why I'm not going for nursing is I cannot picture myself happy doing it. But I do have so much respect for those who continue nursing and get their degree. In fact, for those of you who are in my nursing program, I only wish you the best, and for you to reach a happiness that is far surpassed what you initially thought. I do believe that a regular part of nursing is recognizing at some point in the process, oh snap, this might not be for me. Now there's a difference between doubts and being certain. Basically a month into college, into the nursing program, I could say for sure, my mind was made up, this wasn't for me. Of course, it's scary to be in your 4th year of college and switch and reroute, but for me, I'm happy. I'm moving at my own pace in life. I don't have to worry about finishing because I know I'm gonna finish. In fact, college to me now is something that is just a supplement, and my priority is now creating an impact off of video and YouTube and social media, because I realize this is what I love. This is definitely what I love. It's not, I thought I loved nursing and then I experienced it and then different story concluded. So the most important thing I would say when it comes to nursing and whether this is for you or not is not only being honest with yourself, understanding that it's okay to reroute and prioritize you. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Sammy. If you thought this video was helpful in any way, it'd be awesome if you could join the community and subscribe, and more to come soon. Thanks guys, take care.